All right, hey y'all. Hey, it is your girl, Coach Tucker. Happy Wednesday, which is known as my flow day. I tend to feel a little more creative on this day. So I thought, why not go live? All right. Listen, I got something to talk about. I want to talk to y'all about overwhelm. Overwhelm. I was just sitting here thinking about a time in my life where operating from a place of being just busy, having to do all the things, being absolutely overwhelmed was normal. It was my absolute default way of operating, right? So much so that it was like I didn't stand out as anything was wrong to me. It was just normal. I was so used to it. I wasn't just like busy. I would have to say I was absolutely drowning in responsibilities. Not only did I have like a lot to do because I was a teacher, I was building a business on the side, trying to get my health in order, trying to be a great mom to these children, trying to be a great wife to my husband, serving in the community, wanting to be a good friend, all the things, right? So I had all these responsibilities because I'm balancing all these things. And it literally felt like you're running a race every single day and you don't know when the finish line is coming. Okay. I don't know I'm going to run on, but I don't know where the end is going to be. And I would wake up. From the moment I would wake up, I'd be tired. Okay. Waking up tired was the norm. That's something totally different. Okay. Because that shouldn't be normal for you. But it was normal for me. Like I did not feel odd when I woke up. I had no indication that this is not how life should be. There was no indication that life should not be like this. And so here's what I know to be true. I know that I may got too many things going on. Okay. I know that I'm not by myself. Okay. I was thinking today, and what I know to be true is the way that I felt is normal for a lot of people. And I want to know, is that true for you? So if it is, I want you to tell me, like, if it's familiar, be like, yep, that's me. Yep, Tuka, that's me. Waking up tired, I'm doing all the things. The worst part of being in this position where you're overwhelmed is you wake up, you do all the things, you end the day, and somehow you're like, okay, what did I accomplish today? You close the day and you can't even, you don't have an idea of how you won the day at all. And it wasn't because you were lazy. It wasn't because you didn't do anything. You did a lot of things, but none of them made the day feel like a win for you. So I remember sitting on my bed one day and I remember scrolling through this, like I'm always having a to-do list, whether it's on paper or whether it's, in my phone, and I'm scrolling to the to-do list and it just hit me like a ton of bricks. There's got to be more to life than this. There has to be more than life than just checking boxes, than just getting through the day. And what I knew to be true, like absolutely true, was this was not the best version of myself. What stuck out in my head was John 10:10. And I say this all the time that a lot of people say the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy, which is true. All right. But I couldn't get over that last part that he came so that I can have life and have it to the full. And this didn't feel like the full. It did not feel like the full. But what I knew to be true, like my life was a series of reacting to what was happening. So the world is happening to me. Hey, Kathy, I'm telling you, thank you for your honesty. But yeah, everything's happening to me. And I'm not I'm as powerful as I am. I wasn't creating anything. It was all happening to me. So that's when I came to the realization. This has nothing to do with grinding, working harder, hustling. First of all, the great invitation says, come to me, all who are weary, and I will give you rest. But it says, when you take my yoke, it's going to be easy. It'll be with ease. It'll be light, right? So I knew that as I was thinking of how I could grind more, okay, how I could get more grind and hustle, I knew that that wasn't the key. I knew that this wasn't about hustle. I knew this was about working smarter, though. It's not about working harder, doing more things. It was about being smarter. I needed a plan. I needed a plan, and not just any old plan, but one that made the things that meant the most to me. So what I call your values and your priorities. So we're really good for saying the Lord is the head of my life, right? But the schedule don't look like that. We say how much we love our husbands and our children, but the schedule doesn't reflect that. We say how much we value what we do in terms of our career, but our schedule doesn't necessarily reflect that. So I knew that my plan had to have the things that meant the most to me. It had to really give me space and time to do the things that I valued, as well as work on the things that helped me create the life that I want. I wanted to create a life that I loved living. Okay. And so I knew that the way I was living, it wasn't thriving. And I wanted that. Okay. So I started small. All right. I started learning how to design and create my day in a way where it was very intentional. So it wasn't about doing more things. It wasn't about getting more things on the to-do list. It was about doing the things that mattered. I hope somebody catches that. It wasn't about doing more things. It was about doing the things that mattered. All right. So I with you, I want to show you the system that I use to do it. I want to bring to you my system. All right. So I'm doing a free challenge. It starts on Monday. All right. The challenge starts on Monday. I'm calling it the Design Your Day. I've been in a couple of coaching spaces. I coach in multiple places, and I've been teaching this training called Design Your Day. And Holy Spirit gave it to me, said, make it a challenge. Let's do it together for 7 days. So I'll show you how to not only design your day, but we'll do it together for 7 days. So if you're feeling anything like I felt, okay, and you're tired of the overwhelm, the chaos, I got good news. It don't got to be like this for forever, right? The same things that I did to turn this thing around for me, I want to show you how to do it. So I want to show you how to get clear on what's stealing your time and your energy, how to get clear on what are the things that matter the most, like what are the needle movers, like busyness and productivity, not the same, all right? So instead of everything feeling like a big emergency, how do you decide what are the things that are going to move the needle for you? And then how do you create routines every single day that you can teach to the people around you so that they know how to operate with you? So give us some thought. Like, I really want you to think about what it might be like for you to wake up and you're starting the day and you're very clear on what's important to you. You know exactly what you need to do. You know exactly why you're doing it. You're not rushing. Okay. You haven't snoozed 75,000 times. You're not overwhelmed, right? You've designed your day in a way that gives you peace, that helps you to thrive, that helps you move forward and be productive, meaning produce something of value. Instead of feeling like I lost today, I failed. I felt like that a whole lot, right? You can end a day like I really did that. Like I'm a whole boss out in these streets. Okay. I did that. And the best part is you have time left over to enjoy your family, your dreams. And even if you just want to sit there and look, okay, then you can do that as well. All right. So I get it. I want to invite you to join us. So if you come at the word ready, it should take you directly to my site where you can sign up. There should be a pop-up and you just sign up there. Okay. So this is happening inside my free community, the Ready Set Habits community, where I do all sorts of training and just drop useful tips for how to be well and like well beyond the weight. Like everybody knows, and maybe everybody doesn't. I got a lot of new followers. Praise God, okay, for my new followers. So for anybody who doesn't know, I had a significant life change almost 5 years ago where I absolutely transformed my life physically, but I actually transformed my life spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and relationally. And so today I get to teach that to women all over the world. And I can't even believe that God has made this my life. He's that great. So I love what I do. And I get to teach this every day. So I have a free community called Ready Set Wellness Community, Ready Set Habits Wellness Community. And we do trainings and stuff in there. So that's where this challenge will be happening next week. We're doing it Monday through Sunday. That's the 3rd through the 9th. We'll be doing this challenge. We'll be doing it together. We're going to design our days together every single day. But I'm also going to talk to you about why you have been just letting life happen to you and how to stop that. Okay. So it's not about being perfect. You don't have to be perfect. But what I do want you to leave with is a foundation. I want you to leave with a foundation. So I don't want you to miss no days, but I also don't want you to stress yourself out trying not to miss a day because you're human. But the videos are recorded. There is no cost. there's no cost. It's free. It's in my free community. I do have a paid inner circle community, but this challenge is happening in my free community. So there is no cost. You know why? Do you know why there's no cost? It's not because it's not valuable. So we start Monday, and the reason that the challenge is free is because I don't want anything to stand between you and this transformation you're gonna get if you lock in. Like, don't wait for the right time, because I don't always do this. I don't always have the bandwidth to do it. All right. So in this season, I do have the bandwidth. And yeah, I don't want there to be any barriers. So I don't even want you to be able to say I ain't get it. Okay. I don't want you to say that. I want you to have no reasons, no excuse. So you can comment the word ready, or you can go to readysethabits.com, which is my website. If you're on Instagram, and I'll post it on for my Facebook and my people and my YouTube people. But yeah, listen, I'm telling you, anybody who has a measure of adulthood under their belt, right, can easily say, I'm busy. We actually live in a culture that promotes being busy. Like, we glorify, I got stuff to do. I got a lot of things to do. And I just want you to be clear that that doesn't necessarily mean being productive. All right. It does not mean the same as producing something. And so we want to work on that. We really want, we can talk, I'm going to talk about that tomorrow, really just allowing the standard of success for the world to become what you say as your standard. I agree. Chiquita, how you doing, love? I was the same way. I'm telling you. So it wasn't, and this is the thing, if you're a person who has a strong work ethic, nothing is more disheartening than working hard. Okay. Now, if I were a person at that season of my life who spent my time on the couch, and didn't do anything, didn't have things on my list, and I could really understand why I felt not accomplished, right? But if you get up and you are spending hours and hours doing all the things, when you end the day and you can't even say, what did I get done today? What did I get done that really mattered today? Man, that's not a good feeling. In no kind of way, it's not a good feeling. So I'm going to talk to you about what happens, because this has a lot to do with some attitudes. It has a lot to do with some mindsets and attitudes. It has to do with systems and habits and routines. So we're going to talk about all of this next week. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to go ahead and drop the Design Your Day training so you guys could start to watch that over the weekend to be prepared for Monday. I'll drop that training in the group. But if you go to readysethabits.com and just get signed up, then you'll be on the email and text list so I can send you all the things. So we're going to have a kickoff on Monday. It's a live call on Zoom. It's live, no pre-recorded, right? And we're going to talk this thing through. So I can't wait let's pack the house. So if you got a friend, family member, a busy mom, because as moms and women, we are so accustomed to operating this way. And that's why I said overwhelm starts to feel normal, because you're doing it and everybody is doing it. But the truth is, you got to be okay being set apart. You have to be okay being set apart. So things I know is when I get up and I do my miles, sometimes people will hit me up and be like, there's no way I could do, however many miles I have for the day. And I'm like, baby, it's not about the miles. The miles is not the thing. What matters the most is showing up for you. So whatever your version of 9, 10, 20 miles is, do that, right? But some of us are missing the mark on that. We don't even have time to carve out 30 minutes. 30 minutes. You give everything you got to everybody. And there's not 30 minutes in the day for you to just move your body. And then you end the day tired, worn out, and exhausted. I'm firmly convinced that's not God's plan. So when it was me, I was like, Lord, this don't look like abundance. I know this word, I see it right here, abundance. And I don't feel it, Lord. So because I know you serious about me and love me, help me, okay? And he did. And so I thank God. And so I will forever and a day teach this. I will forever and a day teach this. I'm trying to build an army of women who are thriving, right? Who are just looking, feeling, acting our best every single day, because it is possible. And when we get better, everything attached to us gets better. So if we're tired, we're overwhelmed, we're worn out, guess what? Everybody around us gets the worst version of us. And that's not God's intention. I'm very sure of it. All right. So I cannot wait. I just came back. I'm going to say this before I close. I just came back from, I do coach, right? So I call myself a habit strategist. Okay. I do coach women on how to, just get better mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I like to say that I teach weight, wellness beyond the weight. So a large part of my story is the fact that I lost a significant amount of weight, and people are always impressed by that. I want to say that is the easiest part. So if you're looking to lose weight, that's easy. I can show you how to do that. But when you start to heal some things emotionally, spiritually, mentally, then that is where you're able to release and be well beyond the number on the scale. And it all matters, right? So I just spent Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of last week. I was in Dallas, Texas. Didn't post a thing on social. I should have, but was in Dallas with two of my mentors, just getting things lined up to really offer some exciting things. And so this Design Your Day challenge, God literally just gave it to me yesterday. It was not on my to-do list, but I'm always obedient to the Holy Spirit. So here we are, 7 days, y'all. I need y'all to lock in and be there with me. I'm excited about the transformations that are going to happen during these 7 days, and who's going to be able to design a day that looks like they want it to look. So again, comment the word ready if you're on Instagram, and if you are on YouTube or Facebook, because I'm live in all three places right now, then go to Ready, Set, Habits. I'll also drop the link in the comments so you can have it. But Ready, Set, Habits and that's habits with an S, is the website. There'll be a pop-up, and you can sign up for the Design Your Day challenge. Feel free to invite as many people as you want. I think I can hold 500 people on Zoom. Okay. So I love y'all to life. Listen, if you have any questions or anything that I can help you with as it relates to being the best version of yourself, please don't hesitate to reach out to me on DMs. I do respond. Okay. Sometimes it takes me a little longer, but I do my best to try to respond every day. So please feel free to reach out. All right. And yeah, I can talk about it. All right. I love y'all to life. I pray that you guys have an amazing evening, and I'm actually going to see you again tomorrow. All right. Have a good one, y'all. Love y'all. I want to be done, but I don't know how to get off. Yeah, I don't know how to get off. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry. Love y'all. Okay, I'm gone.